All right.
And back.
And cut. Action.
Well, I'm glad we had a pause because I got a chance to think. I just want to kind of rewind the story back of how I met your god kids. And I didn't know the story of they're going to be your god kids or anything. I was just kind of going to get my hair done. I had just finished my year of making OCHA, becoming or learning about becoming a priest. I don't want to say like you're a priest because you still gotta learn.
Initiated.
So I've been initiated. That's the right thing, right?
Yeah.
So after I wanted to get my hair done, and I knew that I was tired of people touching my hair and my head that were not spiritual or didn't like me or just whatever else. Right. So I called my sister Ayaba. So I end up going there and I meet, tell me their names again.
Carlos and Luenda.
Right.
Yeah.
So, because I only went there once. So I meet Carlos and Luenda, and I call one of my best friends to say, hey, I'm getting my hair done. And I said, in Park Slope. I told her where my best friend, who doesn't even live in New York, goes to them.
Who?
Tina.
Oh, that was Carlos's client.
Yes.
Wow, yes.
So I found out, again, I'm going to keep
client.
repeating this word, Mafedifun Egun. But I met them, I met them through you, but my best friend had already been to your spot before me.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's how Egun works, right? Let me tell you what happened today. So today, I've been working with Working Families Party, and I'm going to get these signatures because we're working to get some signatures to get senators, Congress, and congressional districts on the ballot. So today, I only need 2 signatures, like 2. You think that's easy? It's not, okay? It's not. It took me 3 hours to get 2 signatures. So what was so astonishing with the last one was this woman and her daughter who were waiting to get on the elevator just like I was. And then the little girl starts sucking her thumb. I used to suck my thumb. So anyone who sucks their thumb, they're just my heart, right? Okay. So her mom was like, oh, it's getting rough. I said, listen, I could stick my teeth through mine, and it was just so, I said, look, no braces. Ever. So we talking. We get off on the same floor. Something says, ask her name. But I don't want to ask the lady her name because I scare people sometimes with all this ancestral stuff. So when I get up there, I don't know which way to go. And I go to the right. That's not the way. I go to the left. That's not the way. Of course, the woman came off the elevator and went to the left. I said, I bet you I'm about to knock. I knock on the door and the lady opens the door. I knew it was going to be her. I said, can you please give me my last signature of the day? And she did. But I couldn't wait to come and share this story about how the ancestors helped me because I said, can y'all please, can you just give me this last signature so I can go home and do this session?
Hello.
Okay? Like, this was so important to me today, and I knew that I had my egg bay here. Why I call her egg bay is because she's a child of Shango.
I would have had on white.
You see? We don't
not
care about
prepared.
That.
No,
right,
but I mean,
right.
I'm just telling you where usually my head is at when I'm going to do something, spiritual. So I usually would have on white. But when it's important, I think your intention is the key.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not what you wear. If you have to do it, don't say, I'm not going to do this because you taught me that today. Because I was going to go home and change my clothes.
I know. We're going to do this just like this. I want it organic. And she was in my baby. She's trying to tell me.
I was trying to do my
we
hair.
have to, and I want it. And we want all of that. But I just wanted to get it done. I want to honor Carlos and Luenda for being in my life and continuously being in my life.
Do we know their last names?
Juan Carlos Sanchez and Luenda Adela Thompson.
So let's say that again.
Juan Carlos Sanchez. We're gonna give light to peace and progress to the guides and protectors.
Yes.
Juan Carlos Sanchez, and Luenda Adela Thompson.
Luenda Adela Thompson.
That's Juan Carlos Sanchez.
Juan Carlos Sanchez.
And Luenda Adela
Thompson. Thompson.
Yeah.
Yes.
I miss them, you know?
I like saying that.
Right?
You know? Yeah, and just for those who are watching, if anyone's watching, because
they will be watching.
Just to call someone's name like that is life and light.
Yeah.
So people, of course, people have to die. Or I don't know if you can you even say that anymore? They start doing these things like DIN or anyway.
Right.
That. This everlasting energy when you say a person's name.
Yes.
So that's why we go to Egun. That's why we're doing this. Yes, her Eguns are coming. That's what happens. Yes. So that some information is coming.
Oh gosh.
They're here.
You know, that sometimes, you know, for years I've done that. You know, like if I touch someone and, you know, help them to clear energy, that would happen. But then it just really, as I evolved, it just would confirmation, like part of conversation is confirmation. Okay? But because people would be like, what are you doing? I would say, can y'all transfer some of this to other people so that it don't seem like I'm just being rude? And so when it happens to other people, I laugh.
Because remember, I did it.
Yes.
I was like,
and it's not something you normally do.
No. First of all, I'm a person, I have a lot of rough things, but I'm super girly and feminine on the inside. Yes. So I don't believe in burping and stuff around people. I swear, I will go all the way outside. So now I'm learning to, well, if I do it, I know that it's a message or something, especially with this one. Because as soon as she does it, I'm like, oh my God, what's she going to tell me? She's going to tell me something. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And I try my best. And I like to say, can I get a possible suggestion, you know? I learned that from another egg bay of ours, you know, because Shangos don't like to listen to people. Like, forget about it. For what? What do I need to listen to you for?
But we do.
We really do.
Yes.
So we have to, you got to come at us sweet.
Don't come with that roughness.
The rah-rah.
I don't, well, anything for me, when you're talking about spirituality, you're talking about Egun, your ancestors. I don't think that you really need to be rough to teach somebody, unless sometimes you do have some ancestors that's rough.
Yeah.
But that means that you're diving in, and that's another conversation.
Right.
From
That'll
this.
be another session.
Yeah, but I have learned Egun without even knowing I was learning Egun.
Right.
The shadows here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me talk about my first time.
Yes.
Well, the first time that just popped up in my head, because I'm pretty sure that if I dig deeper.
Sorry.
So I was walking, and excuse my Brooklyn accent. I was walking, and I'm walking up the block. It's me and 3 of my friends. And you usually, your shadow, depending on where the lighting is, it can be like this way or in back of you, but you usually see it somewhere.
Right.
So our shadow was in front of us at this point, and we're all not even paying attention to our shadows until a shadow walks by us.
Hey, with no person. Nonsense.
So we all look, and I think myself and my sister were the 2 most spiritual people there. The other ones were, maybe they were spiritual, but they're more in the Christian realm of things. So to accept any other thing is just different, right? So we all saw it. All of us. It was one Muslim, one Christian, one Yoruba, one Buddhist. I don't know, we all saw it.
Yes.
So the first thing we did is we did like this, and we watched it walk.
Oh.
It was like, yo, did you see that? Did you see that?
Everybody
said, yo, we need to go home. Oh. And that story means, because I love being outside, especially at night. I love nighttime. Love it. Since young.
Yeah.
like daytime, I wish we could just switch.
Right.
Daytime is boring. So, anyway, that's my story without rambling. But yeah, it scared everybody, but it was confirmation because everybody was in, except for me and my sister, was into something else besides they all did not acknowledge spirituality. That day, there was, you could not. So I feel like that was Egun,
right,
an ancestor of one of us. I don't know who, because at that time I wasn't able to kind of identify who's who. It was somebody telling us to go home. Wow. Because it was late. We were underage.
Oh, wow.
I told my mother I was going to the store.
She left those parts out. You see.
Mom, if you're watching, sorry. It was Egun, not me.
It's true though.
It was me. No, but like, you know, so have you ever had a time where Egun, your ancestors, I'm trying to think of another word that people may call it, but that entity, because your ancestors doesn't have to be your ancestors, right? It could be just somebody that has passed away that was living.
Yes.
So,
for me,
tell me, I know you got a lot.
Oh my goodness, all the time. Let me see. Oh, where do I start? So let me just say it this way. My perfect example was today with this little girl. This was a baby girl, you know, like 4, 5, like a little old lady to me, you know, and she just wanted to suck her thumb, and it just reminded, just like the picture reminded me of me as a child, and how my grandmother and everyone always wanted me to stop fucking sucking my thumb. They would tell me all kinds of things. It's gonna fall off. They would polish it, and I would
pepper
everything. I would just stick my thumb in my mouth and I didn't care. Okay, you couldn't tell me anything. So today, when I asked to please let me hurry up and get this last signature, to me, that's like my grandmother, you know, saying, my mother, the women that always wanted to polish my fingers and didn't want that just to suck it, so they would put iodine on it, pepper, polished nail, all kinds of, it didn't work. They said it would fall off. I said, but there's a bone there. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? You know, you could never trick me. Like, what?
I would have been so mad at you.
Okay. And I was like, anyway. And still suck my thumb. So today was the epitome of Egun in real time for me, and how spirit works for me. You know, the other day I was working with, we went to Rockland County, and we were talking about some political things, and we mentioned Cuomo, going over the Cuomo Bridge. We're just going to leave it at that because I don't want to get censored. Right? Me, I love the Cuomo, sorry. But anyway, so, you know, we were having a debate.
She just said we're not going to go into politics, but she slid one in there.
I didn't. I love it. Anyway, we started to debate about it. And I said, you know, I love to agree to disagree. So, you know, let's move forward. Well, the first house that I had to knock on, guess what the person's last name was? Cuomo. You understand? You cannot make this up. I'm trying to tell people. Another day, I went to this woman's house, and I'm ready to go. The lady's name is Beta. I don't know no one else's name Beta than my mother. Beta. And I was spelling B-E-A-T-A. But my mother spelled it B-E-E-T-A. Beta. Right? Because my mother thought that she was going to
throw them hands.
No.
Anybody named Beta? I'm saying
no.
To throw hands.
She wanted to be called Mom Lita. And my grandmother said, that baby's going to call you whatever comes out her mouth. It came out Beta. So, to see somebody else, I've never ever seen anybody else with the name Beta. So to see that, it was like, yeah, it was like... I said, I see these things keep showing up on there. Anyway, I said, you know, I know my mom's walking with me. You know, I know my grandmother's walking with me. Oh my God.
Your whole face is your mother.
Like, can I Just get my
You don't have your own
face.
identity.
No, it's forget about it. You know? So that's why I wanted to come on here. Like I was doing some prayer sessions. You know, I still want to do those in person, you know, so that we can continue to work on our guides, our protectors, those that walk with us, because the streets talk. And even if you're walking down the street and you're having a conversation, the streets will answer you. Whether it's the birds, whether it's a car honking, whether it's someone who's talking to someone totally different and they're answering what you're talking about. These things happen. And we don't realize the ramification of what we're doing. Sometimes something is going on right in front of us, but it's not what's in front of us. That's the problem, right? It's really, have you taken care of your ancestors, right? Have you drawn the line? Meaning, so for us, we put a line so that there's a horizon, so that they know where to come, right? It's not like, oh, stay behind here. It's like, no, this is your horizon. This is where you come to have a conversation, right? We'll get more in depth with that, but I'm just touching on a few things today.
Touch it.
Touch it.
Preach.
Because I just want us to understand that a lot of times, the things that are happening to us, around us, some people think it is us. It's not. It's spirit. If you take the moment to stop and really pay attention, maybe I need to talk to one of my people, right? Maybe it's not what you do, right? Maybe you do. Then go talk to some water, right? Go call on your mama.
I think everybody should talk to some water. Everyone. Like, fire is a little bit different because it's hot and dangerous and, you know, that's for us. But, no, like, because I deal with heat differently. So, but water is a conduit.
Right.
Conduit.
It's a conduit.
So, talking to water and to reach your ancestors. Okay, so I have to give a quick story that's popped in my mind.
Yes.
So, how do you, if you're going through something, right? How do you, I'm going to bring up this story. My friend's father passed away, right? And she felt like she's not Yoruba or not, she is spiritual, but I don't know the definition of, she's mostly like Christian. So, she felt like her dad didn't rest in peace. Rest in peace. I'm working on my enunciation. Her dad didn't rest in peace. And so, and she's talking. I just started to write things down. And I'm like, I feel like resting in peace is with you. Right. So if you light the candle, put the water there and talk about everything that made you mad at him. Right. You're mad at him. Maybe he's mad at you or whoever else. But doing that daily. And so the conversation, she was like, well, I do it differently, which is great. That's fine. She's saying, I go to water. I light a candle all the time, but it's your intention. Intentions. Yes. So lighting a candle because you want your house to smell good.
No, that's not the same thing. Let me just, that's not the same thing. That smells good. Yeah, that's cute. But that's not what you, No. You want to have,
yes, no, so that, I mean, I don't know. I wanted to share that story in a kind of shortened version.
Was she able to get any type of comfort from what you were saying? Did she do any
I think she got
suggestions?
comfort. I don't know, because this conversation was literally like 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
So I'll get back to her. But I think
maybe she'll come on one of our sessions and talk about it.
I would love that. Yeah. I think what Egon, our ancestors, her father, maybe my father, I didn't grow up with my father. Right. She grew up with her father. Dynamics, maybe, that's for people to talk about. But I just felt like maybe our fathers, both of us, wanted us to talk about something that is different. And me to hear her side and her to hear mine, and so we can come to it. So I didn't know how to say that lighting a candle every day. I wouldn't have thought to say that to her until she said that, and I'm like, no. If you take, I don't care if it's 1 minute, but your dedication or your intention for that ancestor.
Yes.
Because sometimes they are selfish. I don't want you always talking about this one and this one and this one. So my Ache, we'll explain that later. What comes into my head is that her dad wants her to just take. The only way to make the relationship better at this point is through that, because he's already gone.
Yeah.
But I believe that our people can help us from their energy.
Absolutely.
So So for me, that's what I was hearing, because I am training myself. I have the gift, yes, but you have to train and work on the gift.
Yes.
So my gift is Egun speaks to me.
You can hear.
I can hear and I can see. And if I don't listen to the hearing or the seeing, they will touch me, and I'm just good on that. Some people like to be. That feeling for me. So I do have all three and probably can develop all three. I just want to do the two. So that the two, when the third comes, I know. Like when that third comes, when I feel this, I'm like, okay. Like I need steps for me. But everybody else, some people are more intense in how they do things. Some people reach Egun, your ancestors, differently. So again, I'm just kind of reiterating, and if I'm babbling,
no babble. It's no.
We're gonna watch this again so that I could see how to do better, because I'm really shy when it comes to stuff like this. I know I don't appear to be, and I'm a very outspoken person, but I am shy when it comes to sounding and being intelligent, because it takes work.
Right. But the thing is, you are. She already is. Or you wouldn't be here.
Well, no, but I feel like, okay, so me sitting across from you, I feel like everything you said was so smooth. That's why I was like, oh. I felt like you chose the right words.
I'm channeling my mother, My mom she was a writer, right? She was on television, and this is what she did. And so when I have things that I want to do, and
give me smiles.
I want to.
When you talk about your mom,
feel
I
good.
Smile.
Yeah, I channel my mom when I'm writing something, and I said, Mommy, I need some big words, and big words will come. Like I said, I'll turn the TV on and hear the big word. I said, oh, let me look that up. Oh, that's the word. Thank you, Mommy. So it's Egun. It's all ancestry. We could get real deep with it, and we are going to get very deep with it, because I've been seeing so many things that really make me say, I don't want to sound disrespectful, because I love Orisha, right? So I'm a priestess of Shango. I should have introduced us, right? But we're going to do it backwards. So I'm a priestess of Shango, right? And so it's Majida.
Yes.
And, my Ajibona, who is also a Shango, she was big on Egun, and she taught me a lot about Egun. What she taught me were things like the prayers, the sitting at your bovada, getting connected, learning to say different mantras and affirmations, things like that, But what I've learned on my own is, because there was a time where I needed to put Orisha down and let Orisha Shango was like, it's cool. Go and do Egun right now. And because I didn't have that energy to kind of, it's not a word I like using, but deal with, so to speak, on an everyday basis, and it was just Egun. the more I did, the more I got elevated. For me, I can see, I can hear, I smell, I taste, I feel, all the senses. And there's got to be another one, that bong, where they show you right inside of your head. I don't always know who's talking, but what I do know is once I'm connected to someone, your people are going to talk to my people, and then they're going to talk.
And do my people talk to her? Yo, they talk, and I'm thankful, first of all. Thankful. But gosh.
And I try
not to just have fun with my friends sometimes. Like,
but you can. But I have to give the message because I want you to be elevated. Yeah. And if I don't say anything, you think you're gonna get touched. I'm not interested either. I don't want to hear the competitive, but you're going to say it. I'm like, well, why you don't go and tell her? Because she ain't listening. Mm-hmm. She's not going to, she needs an outside. Sometimes people need a human voice. You know, you hear that conversation, but you ignore it like, I'll get to it later. I'm a person, if I hear it, I go do it now. If I hear, go get I'm supposed to get the water. Hold up. Do it now.
I'm getting there because I don't want to be touched. So now I'm just like, okay, you said get the water?
Yeah,
let me get the water. So hey guys, I'm taking over while she gets the water because she forgot the water. Yes.
Right? Because I'm supposed to have the water sitting there. As you talked about the conduit,
I don't think I'm ever nervous, but I'm kind of nervous.
When she spoke about being the conduit and water, I'm supposed to get up and get the
water.
Yeah. Y'all won't see it, but it's here to capture whatever we don't need.
And we're going to explain. I think that we kind of jumped all over the place because it's our first time.
It's Avon.
Yeah. And I feel like when we watch this over, we can go and kind of see what we didn't go into and then reference it from there because we dropped a lot of words.
We dropped a lot of words. That's not basic, right?
Yeah.
So we have to kind of like...
Well, with the internet...
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just ask for you internet people, and I'm going to include myself. There's things that you can't learn online. There's things that you need to sit with. She's not a lot older than me, but she is my elder. And you're supposed to sit with people like that and talk and do certain things and get each other's energy. You cannot get somebody's energy from watching this. Right. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. People may feel differently, but that's how I know I'm telling the truth. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. I can watch something online. What's this? DIY or do it just? DIY. I can watch that and do it, but it's nothing like having somebody in front of me and me doing it while the person is in front of me, in real time, not on real time FaceTime or real time social media time or whatever you call it.
Right.
Yeah. So it's important because there's things that are lost.
Yes.
Because the energy that the phone is over there.
Right.
We're here. I'm speaking, there's energy coming to you, and then you got to receive it.
Right.
It's just different. Right. And it's some things that I don't think that people need to learn online.
Right.
Because everything is not for everyone.
It's not.
And everybody's intentions in this may not be good.
And we're going to dive into that. That's going to be a big dive, We're going to... we're gonna dive into it. I think as we figure out what days work for us, sometimes it'll just be that time, like now, like we'll just jump on and just start talking, and like I had this thought.
I.e. the sweatsuit.
Yes, and that's because I love her because she is the realest. Majida. I can't say it how I want to say it, but this right here, okay. You want it real, you're going to get it real. Exactly.
How was it, Majida?
That's right. Okay. She just enjoys life, you know. That's why I love to have her around me. Like, I just want people who love life. You know, we've had a lot of people who passed away, and I had a lot of hurt. You know, I don't want to focus on the hurt and the pain and the, oh, woe is me. Yeah, there's a lot of woe is me. Yes, but that's why today we're celebrating. I'm honoring Carlos and Luenda.
I want to tell you, give me a story about, let's start with Luenda.
Luenda, oh man, that was my boo. Luenda stayed at my house every night. Like, I had a bed for her, okay? Like that, like, she had her own bed, okay? Luenda just, if we went somewhere and I had she was one of my children, and I'm introduced, and she's like, and I'm my daughter, Luenda. So that was it. That was my daughter and my grandson, Krishna, who was her son. He's doing wonderfully, okay?
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, he is. He is just awesome.
So you check on him?
Absolutely. Yeah, I do. Whether it's through his grandmother or through the sisters. It could be more that I would like. You know, as he gets older, I don't want him to forget who I am, and I always want to share his mother's stories with him from my perspective. Luenda used to fill my camera up with her pictures. I used to be like, you got to take some of this out because I'm running out of storage, right? Of course, I wish she didn't get rid of any of them now, right? You know?
That's why she was taking them.
Now we know that. You know, we know that now. You know, and Carlos, he was just my work husband. Like, we worked together for so many years. Like, that was just my boo. Like, I couldn't even, he would make me mad, like, weird. Like, why am I even mad? And, like, I want to have an attitude. And he come in, and I'm like, I need a hug. And it was over.
When is his birthday?
He's a Taurus. April 27th. His birthday.
Nakai's birthday.
25. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, right. That's right. No.
Okay.
No. My other friend, Eddie Ibaye, he's the 27th. Because he passed away on the 25th.
What does Ibaye mean?
Ibaye means you passed away. That's it.
I mean, I
of
knew
the
that.
ancestors. Yes, right?
You guys are there.
Yes. You know, and I just want to make sure that Luenda saw how I was with Egun. So if I make a sweets or something, she always want to take it, you know? My cookies be falling all over the floor. My sweets be falling all over the floor. And I'm like, girl, can I cook the food first?
But so, just a...
Oh, damn.
Hey, we're back.
Is it still on?
Yes.
Okay.
So, you know, she didn't charge her. Like, again, this is impromptu. Impromptu. I'm learning how to pronounce my words. Yes, I'm from Brooklyn, and my ancestors are talking to me because I come from very educated ancestors. The Soris family. So they're like, oh, you're going to do something for Egun and you're not going to speak properly? Enunciate? Okay.
Yes. Clearly, our families. I you know what? I was going to say something. I'm going to hold those words, but they're telling me that they know each other. My people and her people. Because if my people lived in New York as well, and if you were...
It's my dad's family.
Like, ooh.
I just felt, it's my dad.
Ooh.
It's him.
Okay. If you were like an elite type, dress up, don't step out the house without your shoes and your pants and your...
That's my mom's family.
Dress. That was...
Because the Soris, listen, Google the name. Hello.
Yes. You know, we're gonna, before I used to call the names online, but I think that was too much energy for people. So we did the two. I'm gonna do the stamping before. Today I cleaned everybody up. They got their flowers. We bought them flowers for Easter. We bought our people some, and they just wanted a clean space. Sometimes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do a day for this to where you do call the names, but it's just like maybe once a month. I don't know how often right? Or maybe just one specific time.
Maybe
we don't have to know which is gonna be next month or whatever, but
it's a good idea.
That anybody can say you're coming into this just to call on it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we're working on it.
We're working on it. Yeah, it's a work in progress because that's a lot of energy.
Let me know if you have any ideas.
Too. They got ideas. They always got ideas. But we also, because we will probably stamp before we get online so that we can call the names and have the energy of those who needs to come for that day for whatever topic. I don't know what the topics are going to be.
Me either.
Maybe we'll write it out. But the way Aegon works, let's just flow. We can pull cards. We can do all different. There's so many different ways. I'm not here to be like what everyone else is. This is what it is, right? We're gonna get some microphones though.
I know. And first of all, I'm gonna get something to put some high notes in my voice.
Some high notes.
Nah, my voice is just deep. It is.
Yeah,
it's been like that for a long time.
Forever.
Yes, I can sing.
Yes.
I mean, to some people, because this world, this world, they say Beyonce can't sing, and I think she could sing. So I don't know. I mean,
right.
Sidebar.
Right. So
who passed away? Who's a nice pass away? Who passed away like a nice church, like Shirley Chisholm?
Shirley
was
Chisholm.
She a singer? No, that's a freedom fighter.
Yeah, Shirley.
Give me a singer. A singer that passed away. Aretha Franklin. She passed away.
Aretha. I was listening to her the other
Come on,
day.
Aretha.
I was listening to some church hymnals, Easter style church hymnals on Sunday. I was blasting it, and it was feeling good.
Aretha Franklin.
That's what got me cleaning. That's what got me through my cleaning and getting rid of stuff. We always want to get rid of stuff. But we're going to start to bring this all in, We're going to have guests, we'll be outside sometimes,
mostly.
Right?
It's going to be summer.
It's getting ready to be warm.
So
outside, I'm going to do something for the ancestors. How I get ready for my Ocha birthday, which is coming up in June, is first I get Aegon ready. So they're going to eat, right? We're going to sing for them. And maybe you'll get a little snippet so you can see what that's about.
That would be nice.
Right? That's how I start to get ready for the birthday. It took me a while to get into a rhythm, right? Because it's so much, it's so much.
Overwhelming.
And so what I realized when I break it down and focus on Aegon first, I don't give the Orishas no energy until I'm done with Aegon. Then I flow like water, So that's usually what I try to possibly suggest to other people. So I want to show you all what it looks like. We're going to take this journey together. This year is my 55th year. I'm going to be 55 in life, right? And 19 in Ocha.
Yeah.
Right? But when you add the number 5 and 5, it comes to what? 10. And when you add 1 and 9, it adds to 10.
1 and 9? Oh, 10, sorry. I was like 19. Oh, no, 10.
10. You see, so
pay attention, everybody.
It's in alignment, So
I
want to definitely do something.
So
I want to
what is
include
the 10 number? What is
10? 10, when you take the 0 off, it's 1. It's the world began with one word, one thought, right? One energy,
one mic,
and that's
a wrap.
a wrap. I love it. Thank y'all so much.
That was good.
So much.